Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very excited to bring you what I think will be a very interesting Ethereum video today. Okay, I'm going to run through some technical analysis and kind of talk about what I see happening both in the short term and in the long term as well. I want to mention before we delve into the technicals, a really interesting crypto news story that I think is relevant and will be impactful on the markets. That being the OCC, the Office of the Comptroller, recently has stated that banks may operate with stable coins, and they may conduct payments with and other activities with stable coins. Guys, this is a big deal. The Americans are now allowing banks to make transfers with crypto with stable coins. I think this is just the beginning, guys. People are starting to understand that if they don't get with the program, they're going to be left behind. And so it's crazy to see banks start to get involved with crypto, because for ages they've been trying to fight it and stave it off, and to see them now getting involved, it's just kind of a sign of the times, guys. So moving on to the technical analysis here. Okay, looking at the daily, we've pumped quite a bit, y'all, right? And we're consolidating now. So let's try and figure out what we're gonna do in the short term here, right? So on the daily, our indicators don't really tell us a whole lot. MACD, RSI, stochastic still on the up and up, expecting a move down. I think what's relevant, guys, is that in the short term here, we're forming a wedge. Let's go to the hourly here. We can see this best. Yeah, so let's begin this wedge off these two peaks. If we extend that, we can see how price action is reacting based off that, and really kind of the 50 EMA, 55 EMA on the hourly as well. This top line here is acting as resistance. So if we break out of that, then we may form like an ascending triangle and really have resistance here at 1160. But for the moment, I think this wedge is very telling. And if we break out of this wedge, I think we have a better than not chance of testing 1160 and breaking out bullishly. So, for us to maintain bullish, really, I think we just need to maintain above the 50 EMA here on the hourly. We can clearly see how it's kind of hugging the wall of this green line here, of this wedge. So if we start to close below that, I would say we broke down. If indeed we do break down, I think a critical support is kind of like the 890. We can see where price action has stopped here. It was resistance, now flipped into support. And if we assume some time will go on, perhaps the 200 EMA on the hourly will be closer to the 290. Now, aside from the 890, I think 920 makes sense as another stop as well, because we could see here we had kind of some sideways price action. We wicked down there, got support off like the 920, 930 area, which is right where the 100 EMA is on the hourly. So kind of like the 920, 940, let's say 920 to 940 and the 890 area are going to act as critical support as temporary stops if indeed we do break down. If we start to close above this red line, I think we're likely to test this red line here. And if we do indeed do that, I think we're likelier than not to break up and reach price discovery for at least this cycle. Ethereum's all-time highs here was around 14,000, 1400, and 1450. Guys, if you think about it this way, Bitcoin's all-time highs was at 20,000, and it's at well over 30 right now. Ethereum's all-time highs was 1,450, and we're not we're not really near that. So Ethereum has a lot of room to catch up in terms of what Bitcoin has done. I think it's just a matter of time before it reaches all-time highs and surpasses it. And another thing we need to keep our eye out for is Bitcoin dominance, because Bitcoin dominance will allow us to see what the altcoins are likely to do. For those who don't know, Bitcoin dominance is the total value of Bitcoin in comparison to the total value of cryptocurrencies, and of all cryptocurrencies. And whenever Bitcoin dominance cools off, takes a leg down, altcoins typically benefit from that. If we can zoom out, we can kind of see why we could have gotten rejected off these levels. If we extend this kind of like ascending triangle here, it kind of makes all the sense in the world where we got rejected off of. And guys, I've been talking about this for a while before the altcoins pumped the day yesterday and the day before that. I said we need to keep our eye out for Bitcoin dominance. Whenever we have a pullback, the altcoins will definitely react to that. So guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit that bell icon to be notified of new uploads. Check out our Discord where we talk crypto, and if anything interesting happens with Ethereum and other coins, we'll definitely be talking about it there. So, you know, if Bitcoin dominance continues to fall, I think the altcoins are likely to continue to benefit from that. So, you know, if we're at an apex here, which we are, and Bitcoin dominance continues to fall, then, you know, we could guess that the altcoins such as Ethereum are likely to benefit. And yeah, guys, I think we're likely to see a big move here with Ethereum within the next half a day here. Next half a day here, we're very likely to either break down or break up. If we break up, like I said, I think all-time highs are not that far away. If we break down, you know the levels we're looking at. Okay, guys, if anything interesting happens with Ethereum, we'll be talking about our Discord group. Link to join that will be down in the description below. If you guys want to trade these markets and you have experience, I invite you to check out bybit. There will be a link for that down in the description. And that's it for now, y'all. Take care.